Leo, welcome to your hopes, fears, and reality spread. As per usual, you can click on that description box below and it will talk about. Ooh, cards are unruly. Leo, you're misbehaving. Calm down. You're a little sassy. As per usual, you can click on that description box below and it will talk about the placement of the cards as well as the significance of the spread. All right, Leo. Since your cards are giving me attitude. All right, we're going to start with your hopes. You are hoping to come out of a period of rest and contemplation. You feel like you sat on an idea, a plan, something that you had to make a decision on, something that required you to reflect on your past in order to make the decision. You feel like you've thought about it long enough, you've meditated on it long enough, you've planned it out long enough, and now it's time for you to grip that steering wheel and move forward in the direction that you want. So you are hoping to come out of a period of rest and get into a period of action, a period of movement. What you fear is that you are not ready for a change in perspective or the sacrifice that it might take in order to move in the direction that you've decided you want it to go. I'm not saying that you aren't willing to sacrifice, and I'm not saying you don't have a change in perspective. What I'm saying is this is the moment before the curtain comes up and you actually take the stage. And you're getting a little bit of butterflies. You're getting a little bit of nervousness, okay? You wonder if you've taken the time to heal before taking this new step. So let's think about this in two different situations, okay? If this is a vocational thing, you feel that you've taken the time, you've learned everything you need to learn, you're ready to take on a new project. You're ready to take on a new client. You're ready for a promotion. You're ready to be out on your own. If this is a period of training, you're ready to move forward into the next step, and you're hoping, yes, this is it. This is time. I'm ready. I'm going to do this Monday morning. I'm going all in, and I'm going to show everybody I'm the best at what I'm doing. But there's that moment of stage fright, like you're taking the weekend to go and kind of go back over everything in your mind. You have almost a little bit of anxiety. I mean, you're hopeful and you have that courage, but there's just that moment, that walk before the run, the breath before the phrase, so to speak. Like I said, it's like you're about to take stage, but there's that moment right before the curtain comes up where you have that little bit of butterflies, like, it's now or never. So you have that moment of, am I really ready? The reality of the situation is that taking the step in this new direction. Oh, I'm sorry. I went with the vocational part. I forgot to go with the personal relationship part. So if this is a personal relationship, a friend, a family member, or maybe even a romantic partner, you feel like you're ready to level up with this person. You feel like you're ready to get a little bit closer with them. And you want to express this in one way, shape, or form. Now, this, like I said, this doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partner. Sometimes this is a friend who really helped you out and you want to say thank you, and you're just not used to being that sentimental. So there's a sentimental offer that you're hoping to give somebody because you sat on it long enough and realized that this person really means a lot to you. But you fear that you have not healed from the past enough, that there might have been a fight, there might have been something that you guys have to get over, or just if this is a romantic partner, that maybe the last partner kind of left you. What we do with people is not fair. A lot of times we hold future people responsible for past person's mistakes, and that's called projection. If this one person hurt you so bad, you're always going to fear that every one person is going to do that same thing to you. That's your fear right now if this is a personal relationship. Like you haven't learned your lesson and you haven't healed completely. So if this is vocational, like I said, you're ready to go for it Monday morning, but you're taking the weekend to just to get those butterflies out. if this is a person, you really want to tell them how you feel. You want to open up and you want to let them in, but you're afraid because of what somebody else did to you in the past. So now we're moving forward. The truth of the matter is that no matter what happens, that even though you're stepping into a deeper form of commitment, whether this is a vocation or whether this is a personal relationship, you recognize that this step means that there's only a longer journey ahead. This isn't the end of a situation. You know, it's not like a movie where the hero kisses the girl and the credits roll. No, there's still a whole relationship that needs to be had. You know, this isn't the movie where the guy gets promoted or whatever and then the credits roll. No, there's still a whole job that needs to happen. So you recognize that with this step comes more responsibility and a long road, and you are ready to take that journey and you are ready to take that step. However, truths will be unraveled in that journey, and these aren't the types of truths that set you free. Okay. Arbitrary thing about arbitrary thing about the rider weight deck is swords up is usually a good thing, swords down is usually a bad thing. So when this represents the truth, when this represents the illumination of new ideas, as it's sitting like this in the table, it kind of looks like it's stabbing me in the heart. If you're going to open up to this person the way that you want to open up, if you're going to open up to this job, if you're going to move forward in this direction, there are trials and tribulations along the way. There are things that you're going to have to overcome. And you recognize that this road is not going to be easy. You recognize that this road is not going to be short, that this is just the beginning to a lifetime of giving and giving and giving more. Leo, I'm hesitant to pull more cards because we're already at 7 minutes, but I am going to. This is a tough one. Yeah. You want to come out of chaos and you want to stop looking at the past. So I'm going to go with the original. There is something in your past that feels all too familiar, and that is what gives you this fear of moving forward. But the hope and the drive to move forward feels like it's going to overcome, because the reality of the situation is you are recognizing that if you move forward, there is a lot more hard work ahead, and you aren't shying away from that. Leo, I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I will see you next time.